All right, let's get right into it. If you've got a dog in New York, you already know it's a whole different world. So, we're going to walk through how to find the right trainer to help you and your dog handle it all like pros.
This isn't just about fixing a problem, like barking or pulling on the leash. It's really about finding a true partner who gets you, gets your dog, and gets what it's like to live here. The idea is for you to feel confident and ready for a great life together in this amazing city.
So, here's our game plan. First, we'll touch on what makes New York dog life so unique. Then, we'll get clear on your specific goals. After that, we'll cover what to look for in a great trainer, talk about the practical stuff like costs and class types, and finally, I'll give you a checklist of questions to ask any trainer you're considering.
Okay, first things first. Having a dog in New York is, well, it's not like anywhere else. The city itself is a huge part of your training landscape.
I mean, just think about your day to day. You could be on a packed Brooklyn sidewalk 1 minute and then hiking upstate in the Hudson Valley the next. Good training should prepare your dog for everything, from the chaos of a street festival to just being cool and calm in your apartment building's elevator. So, before you even start searching online, the most important thing you can do is take a look at your own dog and your own life. What exactly are you hoping to accomplish? Getting super clear on this is going to make your search so much easier. Let's just pause for a second and think about your dog. Their age, their unique personality. What are the specific behaviors you really want to work on? A dog's age makes a huge difference. With a puppy, it's all about socialization and learning the basics. If you have an adolescent, well, you might be dealing with that teenage rebellion phase. And with adult or senior dogs, maybe you're just fine-tuning some skills or tackling a habit that's been around for a while. Here are some of the heavy hitters, the most common reasons people start looking for a trainer. Do any of these ring a bell? Leash pulling is a classic New York problem, right? Or maybe you just dream of having a dog who actually comes back when you call them in the park. Nailing down your top priority will really help focus your search. All right, so you know what you need help with. Let's talk about how to spot a genuinely good trainer. There are a few key things that really separate the pros from the rest. This is a big one. You're going to see the term positive reinforcement a lot, and for good reason. It's the modern standard. It's not about forcing a dog to do something. It's about teaching them to want to do the right thing. And in a city with so many distractions, this approach helps your dog see all that chaos as a good thing, not something to be scared of. I know, this looks like a bowl of alphabet soup, but these letters are your friend. They mean a trainer has put in the work. They've studied, they've been tested. A CPDT-KA is a fantastic certification for general training. But if you're dealing with something more serious, like major anxiety or aggression, you might look for a specialist with a credential like CBCCKA. It just shows a serious commitment to their profession. Okay, on to the practical stuff. You've found a few people who look good on paper. Now you have to think about the format and, of course, the budget. Two of the most common ways to do this are private, in-home training, or group classes. And really, one isn't better than the other. They're just for different things. If your dog goes nuts when the delivery guy comes, in-home training is perfect. But if you need your dog to learn to walk nicely past other dogs, a group class is a great, safe place to practice that. So let's talk numbers. This gives you a general idea of what costs look like across New York State. A set of puppy classes might be a few $100. A private lesson is usually priced by the hour. And then you have something like a board and train program, which is a much bigger financial investment. And of course, we have to talk about the New York City factor. It's just a reality that if you're in the 5 boroughs or another big metro area, you should probably expect to pay about 20 to 40% more than those state averages. It's just something to keep in mind as you're budgeting. Okay, you're in the home stretch. You've done your research, you have a short list. Now it's time to actually talk to these people. This is all about giving you the right questions so you can make a great final choice. Think of this as your interview cheat sheet. The first question is key. You want to hear them talk about positive, reward-based methods. And I love question number 3. How are they going to tailor their plan to your life in the city? But honestly, question 5 might be the most telling. A good trainer knows that the real work happens with you, so they should have a clear plan for your homework. And that really brings it all home. It's never just one thing. It's that mix of using the right techniques, you putting in the practice, and having a trainer who really gets the local scene. That's the recipe for a happy, confident city dog. And this is why you do it.
This is the goal. Being able to go to all these incredible spots New York has for dogs, from the dog run at Madison Square Park to the trails at Robert Moses State Park, good training just opens up your world together.
So here's to enjoying every single walk, to being able to have friends over without any stress, and just feeling that confidence as you explore everything the city has to offer with your best friend. We wish you the best of luck on your training journey together.